Wait, it's a NSFW truth or dare on Reddit? How has that even happened? Alright, let's do it, dude. I want to see what happens. What is the worst thing you've heard in a game of truth or dare? I've never really experienced anything that bad. We had a couple times where we went to like a house party and somebody went streaking. You know, they were like involved in that. I went upstairs and did other things, but I was not involved in that portion of it. But I had a great time nonetheless. So I've never really done anything in Truth or Dare that was that crazy, because I always leave when the cringy games start. Always because there's somebody there and I'm like, yo, it would be fun if like that nigga wasn't involved. So, you know, whatever. You know what I mean? That's just me. But I'm sure you guys are more adventurous than I am, and I'd like to hear what you do. So let's do it. Play.
The worst thing you've ever seen or heard in a game of Truth or Dare. When I was about 15 years old, my HS soccer team had a code. Girls/guys team. Spaghetti dinner that turned into a code sleepover. Maybe about 6 guys and 5 girls. We ended up taking a bottle of really cheap Mr. Boston vodka from this kid's parents, and all of us began drinking much faster than 15-year-olds should.
Wow, that's a great startup to a bad night, isn't it? Holy shit. Let's see what we got.
I was beginning to feel pretty nauseous, but was determined to stay in the game of Truth or Dare that we had started. I was then dared to kiss the bare ass cheek of one of the more crude chicks on the girls' team. As I pressed my lips to her cheek, she thought it would be hilarious to grab the back of my head and rip ass right in my face.
Oh my god.
Heat and smell were too much for my stomach to bear, and as I pulled away, I barfed all over her back and ass.
You're right. This is not safe for work. That is a terrible, awful, terrible, horrendous, terrible thing that I was not prepared to experience this late at night. I was looking to have a good, wholesome time. Why do I do these things to myself? I don't even know. I am debating doing this. Should we switch videos? Holy shit. Let's try another one.
She totally deserved it. He might have been the first, but he certainly wouldn't be the last. When I was 15, a girl I was trying to date invited my friend and me over to her house, where she was babysitting. When we arrived, she was there with 4 of her girlfriends, including her one extremely slutty and rumored STI-wielding friend. After drinking everything in the house she thought the parents wouldn't miss, we played Truth or Dare. Eventually, the girl I liked dared me to go have sex in the master bedroom with the slut.
Okay, this is okay, yeah.
And took Truth, but my friend took the Dare and went off with her.
Okay.
They came back out about 5 minutes later, and no one believed they had done anything.
I'm so sorry.
9 months after that, everybody believed them. Now that's a story to tell their grandkids.
So she got pregnant from 5-minute sex at Truth or Dare while her friend was babysitting. That is one hell of a story. That is one hell of a story. Holy shit.
And that, kids, is How I Met Your Mother. One of the popular girls in my high school admitted to regularly pooping in her hand. She took Truth and was asked to tell an embarrassing secret or something like that. She said that she was always embarrassed whenever there was a splashing sound in the toilet when she went to poop, so she'd always poop in her hand and then slide it quietly into the water.
I do not even understand where to start. Women, I guess we'll go there. I know it looks weird, got a full fucking beard, didn't even shave the sides today, looking a little rough, not really matching too much, but fucking trust me. Okay? Just trust. It is way better to go splashity splickety splash than to go poop in the hand where I am supposed to grab ass or something. Okay? There's no good way. Do not, in any circumstance, okay, where you have the option not to, poop in your hand. Why though? Do not. Just don't. Get over the sound. Play some loud music. Play this video. Okay? This person is currently pooping. Please mind the splashing sounds. Splickety splickety splash. Blip blah splash. coming from the ass. Good God, people.
She went from being a popular girl to being the
Boop girl.
girl pretty quick.
Boop.
Edit. Thank you for the gold, kind stranger.
Oh my
I'd shake your
God.
hand, but I've learned that it's best
I
not
can't.
to.
I
No
can't.
telling what kind of shit you've been touching.
I can't shake hands anymore. We got a bump fist now.
Slide it quietly into the water. That's beautiful. Like launching a tiny model sailboat on its maiden voyage. Bon voyage and Godspeed thine tiny poop. May the seas be calm, and thou sails be ever filled with wind. 2.5 years, and I still marvel at the types of posts Redditors are inspired to write.
Oh,
My friends and I
God.
loved this game in high school. One day I came up with the best dare. You had to be blindfolded, and someone would kiss you, and you'd have to guess who it was. Well, eventually everyone just wanted to play that game. So we did for a few rounds.
That's pretty good.
There were like 8 or 9 of us, so one person would be blindfolded, and everyone would vote on who had to kiss them. It was always a good mix of genders. Guy/guy, guy/girl, girl/girl. Welp, it got boring eventually, because everyone was just doing a light peck on the lips. So we invented round 2.
Oh no.
Round 2. You had to kiss them for 3
Oh,
seconds and
no.
actually move your lips a little
Oh,
bit. Like a real
please.
kiss. Round 3. You had to make out with them for 5 to 7 seconds.
That is way too adventurous for me, my friend. I'm telling you, that's not even that deep. I understand that. As a grown male, I understand that that's not even that far to go, but it is too far comfortably for me. I bid you adieu.
Round 4. You had to use your hands and touch their face and shoulders.
I'm definitely
On
not doing that.
particularly wild nights we would get to round 5.
No way.
Where you would have to actually straddle the person.
No.
And make out furiously with them for
No.
10 seconds.
Absolutely not.
It was a great game though, and to be honest it taught me how to make out properly, because at the end we rated everyone's kissing. Round 26. Ensure child support payments are successfully processed. Anal Ninja.
That's a
When
great name.
asked to present a deep secret about themselves, one of the really hot girls, this was high school, straight up admitted to using whipped cream to get her cat. Aren't their tongues like sandpaper? To lick her. The awkwardness escalated exponentially like a nuke in the room.
Wait. To lick her where? With an H.
Seeping into
Where?
the very core of every living being present.
Where? Where? Where?
That pussy on pussy action. That's gonna leave a whiplash.
Ah,
Edit. My gold hymen has been broken. I got dared to use a
trying.
zipline that nobody had likely touched in decades. So we climbed up a mountain while wasted in the middle of the night. Found that my friend was not bullshitting and that it actually did exist. Used our zip on it and sailed over a 1,500-foot drop. And then the thought occurred to me that I had no way of getting back, and I had not even brought a flashlight with me, and had absolutely no knowledge of part of the mountain I was on. So I basically stood in place for 7 hours or so.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was the worst, but it was definitely the most stupid, especially considering that the whole point of the game was to get with some girls who were no longer in a partying mood. After I disappeared into the night. Genius move by your friend.
Yeah.
It just makes me picture a guy sending his friend out on a zipline to infinity cackling mannequin, surrounded by hot chicks, while his friend just scoots away. Lol. Ducking idiot. He actually did it. Alright ladies, let's go back to the cabin. Who's up for some naked twister?
Jesus.
At age 18, while at a friend's house digging around looking for a lighter, he finds an adult toy in his single dad's room. It was one of those hot pink, sparkly dildos with the rabbit thing on it. Something that didn't really seem like a guy toy, and it was in the spare nightstand. So we assumed maybe an old girlfriend's or something. Fast forward a few weeks later, his dad is out of town. There are a few of us over playing truth or dare, and I dare him to do something to his dad's dildo. At first his face turned 10 shades of red embarrassed in front of everyone else, but then he manned up, grabbed it with a Ziploc bag worn like a glove, then rubbed some cut open habanero peppers all over it.
Why would in God's name?
This was a Friday night and his dad was supposed to be back Saturday. Saturday night rolls around and he, our other friend, and myself are all at his house, quietly, as the one sneaking in.
Y'all are
and I
bad
had been
kids.
drinking. This was roughly 8-ish. As the other friend, and I stood in the driveway, we hear the most god-awful, blood-curdling scream. The type of scream that sounds like someone being murdered. We dash in just in time to meet our friend in the hallway as he flies into his dad's room. His mom, dad's ex-wife, is in the floor but naked, curled up in a ball screaming her head off. Apparently his mom and dad had been screwing around behind the family's back. A hospital trip followed, and after spending the night in the not knowing WTF happened, they ended up coming out in the open, getting back together, and then remarried. That was 12 years ago, and they are still together.
Well, good for them. Jesus Lord.
For their wedding present, I gave them a jar of Habaneros that they still don't understand to this day. When I was 17, I worked as a summer camp counselor. The week of our orientation, before the campers arrived, all of the counselors were down by the lake when we started the game of truth or dare. Everybody was pretty normal except for this quiet girl that was a Disney freak. Everything Disney, pajamas, sleeping bag,
yeah, we know the type.
T-shirts, all Disney, all the time. Being 17-year-olds up in the woods, our truths and dares turned sexual pretty quickly. After finishing my dare, I turned to her and asked, truth or dare? Truth, was the reply. Okay, have you ever had sex? I asked. Yes, but only with one person.
Okay.
My father. One dare was
to
bake.
Bro, that can't, no. No, Chavez does not approve.
Cookies
Chavez does not approve.
But then we were out of sugar, so a follow-up dare required a second person going to the neighbor's door in underwear to ask for a cup of sugar. It worked and the cookies were delicious. Grad student neighbors didn't even bat an eye. They were probably like those undergrad dumb ducks. Oh well, back to studying. Man, life sucks.
Man, life sucks.
Source was a grad student. Hated it. Was jealous of undergrads and their shenanigans.
Fair enough.
I got really drunk in a game with some workmates, and I had to get out my testicles and touch them against one of the other guy's testicles.
Alright, well, I think this video's gone long enough. We're gonna finish this and then we're never gonna talk about it ever again.
Probably pretty tame compared to what else will be on this thread.
Nope, that's pretty far up there, man.
It's not gay, unless the bull's it just falls under the rather wide umbrella of banter. Nope, I'm afraid you're gay now. Your membership card and introductory gift basket will arrive in 1 to 2 weeks.
Hey, look, just because you're touching your genitals, if that's what you want to do, man, whatever. Just leave me the fuck out of it. That's all I'm saying. That's why I'm leaving. Jesus freaking frack, you fucking weirdos. Yeah, whatever. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Just don't fucking touch your poop. That's all I'm asking. Peace.